Little pressure, slow deep breaths.
What is poppin', beautiful people? It is me, Terrell Britton, and welcome back to Terrell Tries. I have my friend here and team member Anna from the Mixed Makeup team, and we're gonna be talking about under eye filler, folks. She has gotten some under eye filler done, and I had got some done for this video. So we're gonna be chit-chatting on our experiences, guys. Alrighty, folks, so we are here. We finally made it to Dr. Sunder's office. I'm a little bit nervous just because I'm not for sure how far this needle's about to go in my face. But I'm also excited too as well because I want to look like a brand new bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty neutral right now. We haven't really like started anything or anything like that. I just want to get the procedure done so I can see what I look like, period. And these are some things that just like with my eyes that I don't like. If when I turn to the side, like you see this divot right here, this is the reason why I want to get under eye filler right here. Because I just feel like as I've gotten like up in age, it's been more accentuated. And when I smile, like you can see like it starts to get hollow right in there. So I just wanted to look more youthful, more well-rested. How about you?
Well, I just genetically have very pronounced tear troughs. And when I was about 24, I went to this dermatologist and she just, did one of those things where she just looked at me and she was just like, yeah, we're gonna do something there. And I was like, okay. I never really saw myself as someone who would get filler, not even because I was against it. I just didn't think that that was something I would do.
Same.
But man, it made the biggest difference. It's one of those things where I just felt like I just looked more youthful. I felt like I looked more awake.
Yes.
I just
refreshed.
Yeah.
So I would put I know the under eye is your area of concern, but I would actually support this first.
Okay.
Otherwise, it'll look silly there.
Yeah.
And
I'm
then
here for you to tell me what is right.
here also a tiny bit. So if you run your finger over it, you'll notice fullness here, and then a little bit of shallowness here. So I think we should support these two areas first.
Okay.
And then we can go ahead and put some in here.
Okay.
I think for you, we'll definitely start with the cannula. Sometimes I use the needle at the end just to do some fine tuning. I prefer the cannula because you have less bruising that way. Sometimes less swelling, sometimes not as much. It may not make a difference with the swelling, but
Okay.
in terms of bruising, I think it helps with that. So for the cheek, I think we'll use Restylane Lift, which is a thicker filler. And for the under eye, we're going to use either Restylane Plain or Restylane Refine. I'm going to see how much lift we get with the cheek filler, and then I'll decide.
Okay.
If you're new to the fillers and Botox world, I think it's really important to know that they're very different.
Yes.
So Botox is a neurotoxin and it basically freezes your muscles. It pauses those expressions that you make, whereas fillers fill.
Yes.
Most fillers are actually made from hyaluronic acid.
Right.
There's a few that are a little bit more permanent, made from something a little bit different, but most of the ones that people get are made from hyaluronic acid, and those can last, I think like on the package, it's usually between 1 and 2 years.
Nice.
Yeah. So Botox and fillers, very different and very important to go to the right person, which I think is what was really important for you.
All right, guys, so we have the numbing cream on right now, and you can see where she has marked me up because this is where we're gonna be injecting some things into my face. I'm a little nervous. Right now. I'm excited, but I'm a little nervous.
Focus on the buzzer instead of what I'm doing, okay? Deep breath in, deep breath out. Good job. You feeling okay so far?
Mm-hmm.
You feel a little pressure, maybe a little bit of stinging. Okay, you're gonna feel a little pressure, okay? Slow deep breaths in and out. Deep breath in and out. We used Restylane Lift to your cheek to support the cheek area, and then we use Restylane Refine to the true tear trough area, or the infraorbital area. Things you can do to help with the puffiness is try to sleep a little elevated, so prop your head up on a couple of pillows tonight just to help with the swelling, and then ice as much as you can right under the eye and the cheek area for the next couple of days. That will help with swelling.
Do you like the results?
I do. I love the results. I love the fact that I do not see the hollowness under my eyes, because that was one major thing that was bugging me. Honestly, like, I didn't think that I would need anything like in the cheek area, she was saying. From what she was telling me was I had more fullness on this side versus this side. So she wanted to balance that out, but not make it to where it looked off and like weird. And honestly, like, no, I noticed the difference, but I couldn't tell at first. I was like, what's different? Like, you know, but then I really started to look and I was like, oh, it's a little bit more like contoured, a little bit more like fuller on this side. And especially like in the eye area, especially like towards like your crow's feet, it's not so like, it's not so liney. Like the fine lines are a little bit more gone right there. So I was like, oh, okay, like this is what filler does. And you know, I didn't know all that.
What did it cost to get what you got? Because
we are filming this video today, it was kindly gifted by Dr. Sunder. With Dr. Sunder, this treatment would typically cost $2,400 to $3,600. Alrighty, beautiful people, so that was my experience with under eye filler. Thank you so much for tuning in. You can find me at Terrell Britton, and where can they find you at?
At Anna Frixell.
Alrighty, you guys have a beautiful day. Bye.
Bye.